Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's been a day.
Uh. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Howdy, friends. Yes. First, yeah. So first things first, we're like, fine.
It'll be okay. First thing off the bat, it'll be okay.
Yeah. Where's the YouTube channel? That's what we're here to talk about.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We have been in contact with YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to take the next steps, which we will do as soon as we get the paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, we can talk about that later. But, so, last night, I got an email.
Okay, before we get too far.
Yeah.
If this stream is more than just talking about our YouTube accounts getting hacked, there will be a link in the description where you can skip to where we play video games if you're watching this on YouTube. Because if you're watching it on YouTube, we've gotten our accounts back and everything's fixed, so you don't actually need to hear the story. So you can skip to, you'll see in the scroll bar or in the description where to go to.
Right.
But now we're going to talk about
what happened.
Our accounts getting hacked.
Yeah, so as a lot of you probably saw, my account started posting like some Elon Musk live streams and stuff. That was not me. My account got hacked. And currently it's terminated, which I think that's a good sign. I think that's a good sign of YouTube's taking it down to try and do damage control.
Well, I mean, I think they took it down because it broke terms of service.
Yes, but also we had already contacted them and they were aware of it. So, like, I think that's kind of part of the process of doing
reinstating
this.
It to us. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. So, last night, you got an email asking if you wanted to...
We don't need to go into the details of that, but it was a sponsorship email.
Yeah, it was a promotional email. They're like, hey, we'll pay you money if you talk about our thing for X amount of time. You know, you've probably all been on YouTube with sponsorships from brands and things.
And it was a sponsorship that was actually like, oh yeah, I'd actually be interested in that. Because most of the time we get sponsorship inquiries often.
All the time.
Often. But you might notice we never take them because they usually look shady as hell. And this one did not look shady. It appeared fairly legit.
And that's
so I
we
responded to it, and yeah, that's when we got hacked.
That's it. He literally just responded to an email, and that somehow allowed them access to our accounts.
Well, who knows? It might have been any number of things,
but you didn't click on any links that they sent you?
They sent me a file, but I deleted the file.
Okay.
Like...
You didn't open it or anything?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, that sucks. So...
Yeah, because I had even gotten the email, and I looked at the response, and the response back to me seemed fairly legit as well. But I was like, I don't know. So I looked up the company
that it was supposedly from.
Yeah, and the company said, hey, by the way, we're not doing any sponsorships right now. We've been getting reports that people have been getting emails with viruses and stuff in it, like asking to do sponsorship deals. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got out of the email. I did an antivirus check on my computer, did a clean and everything. And I was like, well, I mean, should be fine. Like, that's just kind of what I figured at that point, was like, well, all right. I've done what I can to mitigate. Ow!
And I by no means blame Tennelle. It could have very easily been me that did this.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of stinks.
Yeah, you have to be really careful. They find new ways to trick you all the time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely what we've seen today, is other YouTubers who have gone through this exact same thing.
Like, maybe not the same brand, but the emailing you and then just hacking the accounts and ruining it.
Yeah.
Changing all the passwords, making it so you can't get in, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have been in but this morning we found out almost immediately after we got locked out and changes happened.
It was like an hour ago.
At most.
Yeah.
It said within the last hour.
Yeah.
Your password has changed within the last hour. So, we have contacted YouTube. Well, obviously we tried all of the routes that YouTube allows you to try to get your account back.
But they changed
which is
all
nothing.
which is nothing, because, like, when someone hacks your account, they change all the security questions, the stuff that goes into getting your account back. So, yeah, none of that helped.
Mm-hmm. So, we had to contact them through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But they did get in contact with us through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And we are taking the steps forward from there. Now we're just waiting to hear back from them.
Which might not happen until tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope it's not until tomorrow, but that might happen, and there's not anything we can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just us waiting for them to respond to us. They're supposed to send us some specialized form that we can fill out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, getting them to respond to us was the most important step.
Was the most important step, and I feel extremely lucky that they actually contacted me pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All things considered. Like, I've seen so many other people go through this, and even just getting YouTube to respond back to you
In the first place.
Can sometimes take days.
Yeah.
And they, like, left a comment on my tweet like 7 minutes after I tweeted it.
Yeah.
And then they sent me a DM like 2-3 hours after that.
Yeah, which makes sense. They probably have a team of people that actively respond to people adding YouTube.
Yeah.
And then they sent it on to a different team who is the actual help desk for DMing.
Right.
Would be my guess is that process there.
Yeah.
Whitney's account is still up, last I checked. Yes, but my account is up, all my videos are up, but my name is now something in Russian and it has the wrong
channel banner?
Well, no, the banner's still fine.
Oh.
It's just the account picture and the
name.
The name.
That's weird.
And like the it's no longer at Whitney Flowers, it's now at some other garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So all of our videos are safe. And I did see someone asking if we have our accounts or all of our videos backed up.
We do.
Yes. All videos on Tennelle's channel are backed up.
Mm-hmm.
So every single drawing a blank, every single animation pilgrimage, all that stuff is backed up.
Yeah.
On top of that...
Congrats on being Russian now.
I do not want to be Russian.
You would make a bad Russian.
I'd be very bad Russian. I would get shot or disappear because I defect.
Yeah, Whitney's channel did go through several changes.
Yeah. Obviously, the hacker got partially into it and then either got bored and stopped, or two, I managed to lock the account.
Something.
I don't know, because I did get, like...
You got notified that yours was changed and you were able to stop it, but then that, because you changed the password, it locked you out?
Oh, I didn't change the password. They still got through far enough that they were able to take it from me. But I think I was still able to lock the account, stopping them from progressing any farther.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Right.
2-factor authentication. Do it right now for everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kept Starcat Studio.
Yes, Audie is here too.
We're also in charge of the Starcat Studio.
And that was also attacked. But because that account had two-factor authentication on it.
That went to Audie.
Went to Audie. He saw it immediately, and he's like, "No way, Jose."
Because I also primarily managed the StarCat Studio email. Like that
Yes.
was my primary role for a long time too.
Yes. So thankfully, the StarCat Studio account is fine. We have since gone through and changed our passwords on everything we have access to, excluding our 2 Gmail YouTube accounts.
And one of the big reasons we didn't have two-factor authentication...
Authentication. You said it right.
Okay.
Authentication.
Set up is because, like, over the past several years, you and I have moved a lot, changed phones a lot. Like,
it's a big pain in the ass, but I think it's still a better thing. Now, in hindsight, it's a better thing to have it set up anyways. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
And also, all of the new passwords I've set up, I did not allow Google to automatically save them. Instead, I physically wrote them down on a piece of paper, like a Neanderthal, which is smart. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
yeah.
I will say, if my account does get deleted, things that will not be backed up. Twitch streams. All of those Twitch streams, I have not been saving those locally.
Yeah.
The ones within the last few weeks, yes.
Yeah.
But so many streams would just be gone. I don't think that'll happen.
Pokemon streams.
Like all of the Pokemon Day streams and stuff like that, those would be gone.
Don't think that'll happen.
Again, don't think that'll happen.
Because, like, those
it should
videos
be okay.
are still up, but... Yeah.
Yeah, those videos are still up. They're still there. It should be fine. Again, we've contacted YouTube. We're in the process. It's working.
And I also changed
They just posted a
password.
crypto stream on Whitney's channel for a few minutes and stopped. Like, just recently or earlier? Because I honestly don't know.
The StarCat Studio account also had a password change, just to be doubly safe. I think they just attempted an account recovery, but couldn't get through because the account recovery went to one of my emails and not one of yours.
Yeah.
Right.
And then also, that also would go to my my phone for the login when they actually tried.
Yeah. From what I've seen, people who've had this happen have had their videos unlisted but not deleted. Yes. Yeah. And currently, Tennelle's account has been terminated.
Yeah.
Last I checked, my account is still there, but I don't know if that still holds true.
Still the case.
Well,
Yeah, yours is still up.
it's still there. It's currently...
What happens if you hit videos?
Oh, they're all there.
Well, yeah, I just didn't
All
know
the
if
videos are
anything
there.
other videos had been posted.
No new
Okay.
videos, no live streams.
Okay.
Hilariously enough, all of the live streams from YouTube are still up there. Which, we haven't done in years.
Right.
3 years ago was the last one. Wow. So yeah, it's there. It's just something in Russian now.
Yeah, my videos had been unlisted.
I guess I'm
Before the
trying to figure out what their
termination.
goal is, because this makes crypto look really bad. I cannot imagine it will fool more than a very small handful of people.
Yeah.
I don't think it's... I really don't think it has anything to do with gaining anything. It's literally just a troll move. And because it's specifically targeting, like, the email is asking for a sponsorship spot on your account, it's specifically targeting YouTubers.
Right.
Hackers don't often have a goal beyond teehee. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like the only thing I can think of that they try to get out of it is just like
Weirdest
getting
thing,
numbers off of a channel that's not theirs, which is still not even like they really get anything out of it other than like clout.
yeah, and posting what is presumably copyrighted video has gotten the account terminated, so I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know why people do this other than for the lulz. Yeah. Once the recovery is complete and confirmed, YouTube should reinstate the channel. It's very true. It's very true. This should all come back. It should all be fine. It's just...
And that is what happened when I watched through that whole video, too. Her account was terminated and reinstated.
Yeah.
So it should be okay.
We've had other friends go through stuff like this.
Multiple days.
Or even a week or so.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes it could take a week or two, but we should be able to get everything back.
Yeah.
On a different note, if you still want to support us and you can't access YouTube right now, obviously there's Twitch here.
Twitch and Patreon.
Twitch and patreon.com/TennelleFlowers.
If you donate to the Patreon, it gets you access to our Discord server, and we have a lot of fun over there.
Yeah, lots of people in there right now. We've got a couple of new people that just came in, including Angel of Speed, who I saw has subscribed.
Yeah.
Also... Michael Ray, it's nice to see you. Thank you for all the movies you send us for Animation Pilgrimage.
Thanks, Michael Ray. Thanks for all the shitty movies.
They're not all... I don't think they're all shitty.
There might have been a decent one in there at some point.
Yeah. I don't remember. It's hard to remember who sent us all what, but we still appreciate all the movies you send to us, no matter how good or bad they are.
I guess speaking of which, we're getting close-ish to the end of 1982.
What? Yeah. Tea Leaf just subscribed. That is their 4th month saying, "Oh yeah, lol, this has been pinned since yesterday. I'll share it."
Oh, thank you.
Tea Leaf. That is your 4th month. Thank you so much.
But yeah, I think we have like...
You two like check here? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
We did like check here.
I will say at bare minimum, this does make me want to increase Patreon account payment for a bit.
Oh, that'd be very sweet of you. Don't feel like you have to.
Don't feel like you have to, but we would appreciate it.
Yes, because this is definitely gonna like hurt my ad revenue, and I don't know exactly in what way, but like until my account is back up, I'm not getting any ad revenue.
Yeah, that is, I would say roughly half of our total income cut off right now.
Yeah.
Which is never great.
No.
You never want to, like, go to work and someone's like, "Oh yeah, a computer fucked up," and...
The last week that you've been working, we don't have any of those hours and we can't pay you for them.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. Or what I was going to say is, well, you see, you served a sandwich to the wrong person once, and now they have half of your paycheck.
You gave someone a sandwich with half your paycheck in it.
I mean, that's essentially what happened. Like, you clicked on one wrong thing once.
Yeah.
And they have taken half of our revenue away from us.
A money sandwich.
That being said, we will still continue streaming here on Twitch. Tennelle has a Twitch account as well.
Yeah, it's just my name again.
Tennelle Flowers. It's mostly where he edits or does art. If he plays video games, it's always here on this account. But you can follow both of those. You also we have a Redbubble account.
Yeah.
We have Redbubble, which, you know all of those amazing Riku drawings that you did?
They're up on there.
They're up on Redbubble, and you can get those on shirts or stickers
or magnets.
Magnets, or I don't know what all you put them all on, but there's a lot of products that you put all of those beautiful arts on.
Some of them I put on throw pillows, and they look pretty nice, not gonna lie.
It's not YouTube's fault, but it's also YouTube's fault for their security. Exactly. For sure. Or I wouldn't even say YouTube, I'd say Google specifically.
Especially since this seems to be happening a lot.
This has been happening a lot. I mean,
just over the past like several years.
Year, 2, 3. The first time I heard about this specific kind of scam was when Ginger Ninja got hacked in the same way. Yeah. It's the exact same way. It was a sponsorship deal email. They clicked on it, and then their account got hacked. Yeah. It makes me never want to touch a sponsorship email.
Yeah.
Which sucks because
those are really good ways to make money, and I would like to be sponsored by things if I thought they were worth sponsoring.
This was the first time we actually tried reaching out, and it happened to be a scam.
All right.
Tuss gave us 1,000 bits.
Oh, thank you, Tuss.
Thank you, Tuss.
Thank you so much.
If I can afford my
we appreciate it so much.
My specific antivirus security program again, it really was great at scanning my emails before I could even open them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes even opening the email puts the virus on your computer. And when I had it, I could protect multiple devices, so I can protect y'all's computers too.
Huh. Okay.
So
Tepacoco's I remember being so confused when it happened because I was like, how did I get subbed to Elon Musk bullshit?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see, and I know...
Tuss says, I just got paid, so...
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There were 2 other channels I watched that had a similar hack. Both were recovered in a few days.
That's good.
Yeah, I know a while ago.
If I may, what was the nature of the email? Well, here, I'm not going to tell you the specific one, but I have so many emails. You know what?
Don't open any.
Oh, I open them all. It's not the opening part that does it.
No, it can be.
It can be, though.
Okay. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, okay, let's check my spam folder. I'm not going to click on any of these, but let's see. Studio deal. Nice to meet you. Cooperation for Netflix. Not likely. Cooperation. Offer for cooperation or collaboration. Netflix Studio.
And these are all just in the last week.
Yeah, advertising on YouTube. Soft commercial. Team. Offer. Cooperation. And a lot of these have brands associated with them, but I guarantee none of those are real.
Yeah, and a lot of the time we just soft commercial as compared to a hard one.
I ignore them.
Yeah, because they'll either be brands that we've never heard of or so poorly worded, which usually is how you can tell a bad one from a good one.
Yeah.
Is that they will specifically write it in a way that is very poorly written
so that they can just get the idiots.
Out the smart people and just get gullible people.
Yeah.
That's typically how it worked. But lately, with a lot of these more recent scams and hacking, it's been ones that look a lot more legit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's what's been tricking all these YouTubers, including me.
Yeah. Hilariously enough, today, obviously I didn't remember last night when you brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got the same email that you did, that you clicked on for the same subscription or the same promotion a month or 2 ago.
Really?
On the Animation Pilgrimage email address.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the Animation Pilgrimage address is fine. The one I used for Warped stuff is fine.
Which is how we're getting in contact with YouTube.
Yeah, thankfully they have alternate ways that it's well, if your main email is hacked, then give us an alternate email that you can use to fill out this form.
Yeah.
So once we get those forms, we'll fill them out, and hopefully this can get fixed real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's now just the waiting for them to respond to us.
Anyway, we woke up today, in a panic, because you basically immediately saw this.
Well, that's the thing.
You
completely
were already...
unrelated. I had a doctor's appointment today, and it went fine. It was perfectly fine. It was just going over some results. I'm fine.
Right.
But doctor things just make me nervous inherently.
Having something that you know you need to wake up and do makes it so that you don't sleep very well.
I did not sleep well. I had multiple dreams about waking up and starting the day, and then I woke up and started the day, and then I woke... You see how that works?
Yeah.
Gib Doodles just gave a sub to Curl Song. Thank you so much, Gib Doodles.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that sub. We appreciate it.
And Tuss says they're the same.
I'm the same way. Yeah. So... I happened to wake up a couple of times, and usually when I wake up, I like to just kind of scroll through Discord and stuff. And early this morning at like 7:30, I saw multiple people talking about dog stuff for like 5 hours. And good on you guys, but I mostly just skimmed that. And then I woke up around 15 minutes before my alarm was going to go off, which was
Thank you, Gib.
around 11:30.
Yeah.
No, 10:30, 10:45, something like that. And I checked Discord, and I don't remember who said it, but somebody in there was like, I think Tennelle's account got hacked. And the pit of my stomach just dropped. I immediately tried to log on to the account, the YouTube account, through the phone, and it's like, access denied. And I'm like, this is bad. So I told Tennelle, we woke up and we're like, oh God.
I heard them saying that, and so I came over and I was like, hey,
I just got
like a thing for StarCat Studio asking about an account recovery.
Yeah.
Trying to log in or something.
And we're like, no, shit.
Yep.
So then we rushed in here to the office, half clothed. Like, we're not even ready for the day. And we're just like, what do we do to stop this? And we tried what we could. And then we're like, fuck.
And then we changed all our other passwords.
Yeah. And then, like, we tried to calm down a little bit. We got clothes on.
You got your doctor's appointment.
Yeah. Thankfully, my doctor's appointment was just over the phone.
Yeah.
So we didn't even have to go anywhere. Because that would have been terrible.
So that's what that call was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that call even was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That call was my doctor's appointment.
Gotcha.
But then I also had a doctor's appointment today.
You had a physical therapy appointment.
Yeah.
You know, to deal with the stress and the tension in his arm.
Yeah.
So your stress
That
and
is
tension.
caused specifically by anxiety and overwork.
So you were
tension.
extremely tense when we went today. And yeah, this is not targeted at us specifically. This is just something they send to any YouTuber that can get an email account for.
Yeah. So, like, I'm so stressed about this, and my shoulder just starts hurting like crazy. But we have physical therapy, so I go to that, and we give the lowdown to my physical therapist.
And he's like, he's an older guy, but he has some knowledge of how internet stuff works. Like, very basic stuff. So, but we're
able to explain it, and he's able to understand.
He understands like how bad and detrimental it is. It's like, our accounts got hacked, so we can't do our livelihood. And he's like, oh, that's really bad.
That's really bad.
And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I was gonna come in here and tell you that, like, I've been doing the stretches you asked me to do. I've been going to the gym and, like, working out, and that's been good. And, like, my shoulder still hurts, but, like, we're getting better. And then this happened this morning, and I am in so much pain. And he's like, yeah.
It was Charmander Queen, aka CQ Studios, that
Found
caught it
it.
first.
Yeah.
Because apparently they only have notifications on for your account. So suddenly
They were getting these things.
a notification for a live stream about Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, he touched, not my shoulder, where most of my pain is coming from. He touched my arm, and he's like, there's a lot of tension here.
Stress causes such bad flare-ups in the body. I know. My bathroom trips have been a wreck today. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, my back hasn't liked me either.
Yeah.
That's the reason that the stream didn't start right at 6.
Yeah.
By the way, the shepherd's pie is done. I waited
Okay.
to tell you until it had cooled down some.
Cool.
I don't know if I'm ready to eat, but I know I should eat.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I've had a chicken sandwich today.
Yeah. So, he worked on basically just my arm today because there was just so much tension in that we worked on that.
Didn't even get to your back today.
Yeah.
Thanks, body. Who knew stress can cause more stress and issues with the body?
Uh-huh.
Bodies are dumb.
Oh, Keebly. He's just letting you cradle him like a baby, and then the actual babies are both curled up on top of that shelf behind you.
They're right up here.
Kinkajou and Billie Jean are up there. I know you guys can't see it. You know what? Fuck it. Leviathan has just followed. I thought it was a subscription, but we still appreciate follows. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with the camera here for a moment.
Show the babies.
Ooh, there they are.
They're right up here.
People are just sleeping.
They're sleeping away from the camera.
Kitties.
Hi.
Oh, yes.
Sleepy.
Kitty's good. Oh, sleepy baby.
And Billie Jean's just like, nah, I'm good. Oh, big yawns. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll leave them be. We're going to move the camera back down.
You know, like those foam boards that we have that are good for, like, helping sound and everything? We have one of them on top of the shelf so they can just sleep on top of it.
Yeah, it's that, and then it's a blanket, which is behind the, like, hangs down behind the shelf so that it's dark and less... not quite as much noise going on behind us.
Yeah.
Visual noise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie says hello.
Oh, hi, Freddie.
Hi, Fred. Oh, goodness, Keebly.
I feel like there was something... Oh, yeah. And then when I was done with physical therapy, we decided to go hang out at a friend's house.
We're just like, we need a peace out.
Get
we
away
can't
from
just
the house
sit
a little
around
bit.
the house all day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Although I was ready to, like, pass out, because... The stress just makes me so tired.
Oh, I have been yawning all day, too.
Uh-huh.
We went over to the friend's house, and...
They have a puppy.
In fact, we went over to Snap's house, like, the moderator, Captain Snapdragon. We went over to their house, and we just chilled with them for a while, and...
Pet
there
cats.
Are many beautiful cats, and new puppo.
Yeah.
They have a new dog that's like this big.
So little.
I'm not used to
Corn.
His name is Corn.
His name is Corn. I'm not used to dogs, and I'm just like, this thing is the wrong proportions. His head is more than half of his body size.
Of his little torso.
He's a Chihuahua mix. He's perfect.
Yeah.
Hilariously enough, what I find really funny is he's the same coloration as Snap's other dog.
Yeah. But the other dog is like a medium to large size dog.
Yeah, like
he's like a pity.
This far off the ground or something, so from like my knee probably up to here for shoulder height or something, if not taller. Like, they're a big dog. And then Corn is now like just a mini version of them.
He's like maybe 5 pounds.
Maybe.
At most.
Maybe.
He's more like 4 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have the exact same reaction to dogs. I grew up with cats, so dogs make me, They're very cute and I love them. I just don't know what to do with them. Exactly, Tapu Koko. It's like, these things are way too energetic for my liking, and they're solid like a potato as compared to like
liquid
water,
like a cat.
Like a cat. You know.
I grew up with small dogs like Corn, and so Tennelle saw me when I first met Corn and held Corn. I suddenly started bawling because I haven't held a small dog in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And I missed them so much.
Friend did the thing she used to cats. She's used to cats and held a dog and she just dropped it. Oh no.
Oh, poor doggo.
I'm scared of dogs, to be honest. Fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Large dogs can be very intimidating.
And small dogs can too in their own way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I will absolutely say I am
Oh, Bumblebee. Hi, Bumbles.
I will absolutely say that I am intimidated by large dogs, especially when I was younger. I was just like, no dog.
I love dogs. I know I draw a lot of cats, and I know that we own cats and don't own a dog, but I love dogs. I love big dogs, Little dogs I haven't had as good of experiences with, but, like, I know they can be great. So, like, I'm really excited about Corn and seeing him grow up and everything. But, like, and that's the thing, too, is, like, I've definitely had bad experiences with dogs. There was one time we were hanging out at a friend of the family's, and their big Saint Bernard, I was like 5 or 6. The Saint Bernard was loping down the hill at me and couldn't stop.
Oh, God.
And when he ran into me, he put his head down and went like this. And so I went spinning through the air like a Charlie Brown character.
Yeah, Gibdoodles, same. Personally, I'm just scared big doggos will accidentally hurt me.
Which is exactly what just happened in Tennelle's story.
It's like, dogs are just... Big dogs are very excitable, full of energy, and they don't often know how much whoever they're loving on can take.
Yeah.
And they're often wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hi, Perry.
Peridot.
Oh, man. I love that. I love that story with the Saint Bernard. That's the best.
Uh-huh.
So,
But you know, I didn't have a bad relationship with that Saint Bernard. Like, I know even then, I knew he didn't do it on purpose. I was just like, all right, I got to get better at dodging Saint Bernard.
That's like me with horses.
So, yeah, it's the weird thing that, like, I think the biggest reason I don't want a dog is because we don't have time to take care of a dog.
Yeah, that's my big thing, too. Like, if I had the time for a dog, I would love having, I think, a small dog, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I just do not have time. Like,
That's how all three of us feel.
yeah.
I would love to have a small dog.
Yeah, so that was Peridot. That's our cat, our first cat. Audie is over here holding Keebly, which is his cat.
You can't really see him because he's a void.
He's pure black.
Just
Yeah.
to see you show your face, buddy?
Oh,
It's
here's
like,
his
no.
foot, and he's fuzzy. And then the two up there are Billie Jean is the black and white one, and Kinkajou is the brown one. And those two we all own jointly.
co-own, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a joint ownership.
We love them together.
Mhm.
Yes. They're the girls.
They have 3 parents.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, Kinkajou and Billie Jean. Why are you lucky enough to have 3 parents?
3 parents.
2 dads and androgynous gendered parent.
Yeah. I know you said you can't see him because he's a void, but I heard because he's a boy.
You know, he is also the only boy cat.
Yes.
What inspired the names? Okay, Peridot we named after the Steven Universe character because we were really into watching that show, which was coming out when we...
Well, and Peridot's got gremlin energy.
Oh,
and
she had
Peridot's got
pure-
gremlin energy.
Like, they both have pure gremlin energy, so it just kind of fit really well.
Uh-huh. And she has green eyes.
Yes. They're more yellow, but they were a bit greener when she was younger.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
For real gremlin energy.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Keebly, you named after the Wings of Fire character, right?
Yeah, because I like the idea of really unique names, so I thought the dragon names would be fun to use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is also why Kinkajou is Kinkajou. So Wings of Fire Kinkajou.
But
Yeah.
also monkey.
Yeah.
Kinkajou is just a small brown monkey, and she looks very much so like one, and acts like a monkey, so it's a very fitting name.
Yeah.
And then Billie Jean is named because I couldn't get the name Jean out of my head. You know,
You were like, Tennelle, what if we named our cat Jean? Like Pokemon Days Jean. And I was like, Whitney, you can't. And then you were like, what about Billie Jean? And I was like, God damn it, the name sticks.
Yep.
I was like, we were also, at the time, also the song Billie Jean by Michael Jackson was stuck in our heads a lot at the time.
Billie Jean.
So
Oh,
she's just Billie
posted
Jean.
in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So Billie Jean is just. Billie Jean is an absolute bimbo of a cat.
She is.
She is such a bimbo.
Yeah. So BG and Kinky, or Kiki.
Kiki, kinky. Monkey.
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 BG.
You like calling her Monkey Jew.
Yeah, Monkey Jew.
Yeah. Perry, Peridot, P-Diddle, Parrot Dot, Dat Peridot,
Dat Peridot.
Parrot Dot.
Parrot Dot, if she's up on your shoulder. She's a Parrot Dot.
Good cats. And then Keebly is just disaster.
Yeah, he's more often than not called Disaster, Nuisance,
Boy.
Boy.
Peridactyl. Oh, that's a good one, Frostpatch.
I like that.
That fits her too.
Yeah.
Except that she doesn't scream. She doesn't make much noise.
Yeah, she's a very quiet cat.
Boy.
Boy.
Oh my goodness, there are 50 people here right now.
Oh, wow.
Welcome, everyone. I know there's not usually that many people here, but I'm guessing a lot of people have come in because they've seen that our accounts are down through various social medias and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hashtag support. Thank
indeed.
you.
So we appreciate everyone that's here. We know a lot of you probably don't care as much about watching Twitch streams, or you like just watching the YouTube replays or whatever. But we are always here on Twitch.
Yep.
We can go over the schedule while we're here.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah. Let's just go to the break screen. It'll cycle through and I'll talk about it.
Look at all that great art.
Yeah, all this awesome fan art people send us. We go over it every Saturday.
We currently don't have access to it because...
That was a Google form where people could submit it. So once we get that back, we'll go over fan art again. But in order through the week, on Mondays, we are Pokemon Days. Yeah, on Pokemon Days, we are playing through all the Pokemon games with silly rules. We're currently playing through Pokemon Ultra Sun. We're almost done with that.
Yep.
Not quite.
Once we're done with Ultra Sun, we have a tournament set up that we're doing with mods and patrons.
Yes, the competition. I did discover your channel this morning, then the Riku video disappeared from my watch later list, but I really like what I was able to see and wanted to just come and check on this channel.
Thank you. Hopefully it'll be back up soon when I get my channel back.
Yeah, for people still showing up, I just want to reiterate, we have been in contact with Google. We are going through the steps to get our accounts back. It should hopefully be back within the next week or a little plus.
Yeah.
So people should be able to watch the Riku video again because that's a very good video.
Thank you.
Yeah, the competition will happen soon. Are you going to play more 358? Yeah.
Probably, especially since I don't have my YouTube channel.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so Mondays are Pokemon Days. We play Pokemon games. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I guess.
Oh, they're saying they can't hear us over the music.
Oh! Okay.
There we go.
I'll just mute the music for now. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start over. Mondays, Pokemon Days. We play Pokemon games. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work on my webcomic, Warped, which you can read at warpedcomic.com.
Or over on your Twitter, or over on your Tumblr.
Yes, Twitter, Tumblr, and DeviantArt.
And DeviantArt.
In some of those places, it's not Warped Comic, it is The Warped Comic. Because Warped Comic was taken.
It's a comic about marginalized folks in the 90s.
Yeah, it takes place in 98, and we'll go through into 99. Yeah. So
you're several chapters into this point. Are you working on four?
I'm working on chapter 4
yeah.
of Warped right now. And
that usually updates twice a week because you stream it twice a week.
Yes, so 2 pages a week because I'm able to get an entire page done every time I work on it.
Yep.
On Wednesdays and Saturdays are the days that we spend playing other video games. Right now we are playing through Chris Tales, which is an indie game that came out in 2021? 2021, I think. The favorites playlist on Tennelle's is still there also. Interesting. Well, I guess they just privated all the videos that you had.
Well, but my account's terminated, so how would that be possible?
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ah.
Whatever. I don't know how YouTube's handling it. It'll get figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so yeah, we're playing through Chris Tales. Hey, it's on screen right now. So Wednesdays and Saturdays we're playing through Chris Tales.
Okay, I see.
It's a good time. I meant earlier. Ah, okay. Yeah. So that's the usual schedule. That's the usual schedule here on Twitch.
Did you turn music back on?
I turned it back on and then swap back to us. So the next time we go on break, the music is there.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Tuss just linked to the comic.
Yeah.
Where you can read the whole thing. Important to note, it is, I would say, rated 13+. There is blood, there is violence, there is death, will be...
Child endangerment.
Child endangerment and cursing. Those are your general warnings for going into it. Mm-hmm. The comic is not going to be a super duper feel good. Obviously, I want happy moments to happen, but...
Your latest page makes me laugh a lot.
But it is, like you said, about marginalized people.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yep.
Okay.
Yesterday I was working on my Electric Tiger video.
Yeah, your next zodiac animal.
Yeah. Which I guess now you all know what it is.
Spoilers for people that aren't patrons, but that's fine. It's been long enough. Yeah, you can say that the next zodiac animal that you were working on is Electric Tiger.
Yeah.
I like the newest page a lot too. I can already tell that I like that particular dynamic. Well, thank you.
Me too.
Thank you.
I love Jerry.
I know Jerry showed up for like 5 pages in chapter 1, and he only just showed up again, but he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Oh no, I've been spoiling a video I was going to watch anyway. Yeah, so...
We can still continue working on all the videos and stuff in the background.
Yep.
Both of your guys' hair looks really good today. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I've done nothing with it.
You crawled out of bed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people have noticed, but I've actually been growing out all of my hair because I really enjoyed the like top hair and then shaved sides, but I've been ready to get back to
your long hair.
Yeah. I've been ready to get to long hair everywhere, and by long hair I mean like this long, all over my head.
Yeah.
So.
Which is what you had before.
Yeah.
Several years ago.
Yeah, though it often got down farther, so. Coming for Tennelle's hair.
Tuss, you need to just visit us so you can scruffle my hair.
I've only known Jerry for 2 seconds, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this chat room and then myself. Any ideas for styling? I still like the idea of where it's angled. So like it's longer in the front and shorter in the back, but I'll do it on both sides of my head instead of just one.
You'll look like the girl from Titan AE.
Yeah.
Which is a good look.
I like that look. I like it a lot. Also, yeah.
Hi, Keebly.
Keebly's here. Hi, boy.
Hello, boy.
Keebly is here to turn off the stream. He better not.
He better not.
Keeber's over here. Brief story time. We were doing a Pokemon stream. Was it Pokemon?
I think so. I think it was a Pokemon stream.
Like, the
because all the chaos happens during the Pokemon streams.
He walked on the keyboard and the stream ended.
Stream turned off.
It was Pokemon? Okay, good to know. Pokemon Crystal, I think?
That makes sense.
Maybe.
It was quite a while ago. It was back in the old house.
He hates Pokemon, don't you know? Pokemon always equals chaos. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the competition. We can talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing we could talk about. As you guys can see, this is just kind of going to be a chatting stream. We might play games later. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm having fun just chatting with people.
Honestly, yes. Didn't he do it twice? He tried to do it again. I don't think he actually got off with it twice. Maybe he did. I don't remember.
No.
Radical Highway just gave us 100 bits saying a long time watcher from your YouTube. I hope you get your accounts back soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Me
you
too.
so much. We hope so. We're in the process of getting it back.
Yeah. We're just waiting on YouTube to respond back to us, but
Yeah.
they have already been in contact, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Also, which soundbite was it? Oh, the Lickitung one?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. We don't have headphones on, so we couldn't hear it. That was from our very first RNG team, which is a perfect segue to go into the competition.
You still have it ready up.
Yeah, it's still there. The competition will be a competition where we're going to pit all of the RNG teams against each other.
Yeah.
This will happen.
And you can use some small starting servings of shepherd's
Oh,
pie.
thank
you so
you.
much. People can't see it yet, but we'll show them when it gets back.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the competition of the RNG teams. Have you decided if you're going to add teams like Shield and Violet to the competition? I have them added, so probably yes.
Yeah.
Kazuyoshi actually went through and got most of the information for it, and then I just had to go through and finalize it, so I did. So I think we're going to be able to do that.
Nerd says, I specifically want Knickers the Lickitung to win. Not Gen 1, just Lickitung.
The competition, as you can see on the overlay, there's 12 teams there, but we have added 4 more so that there are 16 total teams.
Yeah.
And we're going to be allowing our mods and patrons pilot these teams. They'll be randomly selected, so people do not get to choose the team that they want to use.
And it'll be a fight to the death,
Fight to the death tournament style. Whoever loses is out, and we'll see which team comes out on top. This will probably happen in either 2 weeks or
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It really depends on how long it takes.
Oh, thank you. I really like our Final Fantasy X playthrough as well.
Yeah. 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It depends on how long it takes Ultra Sun to finish up, because that game just keeps going.
Ultra Sun is so long.
Y'all better put your best player behind Lickitung.
It'll be random.
It'll be random. And Oranguin, who I would say is probably, maybe not necessarily the best, but they spend more time on Pokemon than most other people in the Discord server, has already said, give me the worst teams and I'll still win or something. Zwa says, my goal is just to defeat Oranguin if I get the opportunity to fight them. So I will say that sign-up form is still available for patrons. Any dollar tier amount patrons can sign up to pilot a team.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want to get in there and sign up, we will be using Pokemon Showdown. All I ask is you
familiarize yourself with that.
Yeah, familiarize yourself with how that works. Even just a base amount, like how to get into battles and fight people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly have not fully finished looking at all of it, but I know that you can watch other people's battles, and that's the important part, because Tennelle and I will be
watching and commentating.
Offering color commentary on all the fights.
I won't know what's going on.
No, you won't. It'll be hilarious. But yes, so we have all of those teams. So we got the Leaf Green, Soul Silver, Alpha Sapphire, Platinum, Yellow, my yellow team, White and White 2, and then we have Crystal, Y, Brilliant Diamond, Moon, and Ultra Sun.
Yeah. And then also the Sword Shield.
Well, the Shield team.
The Shield team.
The Coliseum team. The Violet team. And
what's the other one?
Arceus. That's why I forgot it.
Oh, the Arceus team, yes.
Yeah. Are the moves limited to the final team moveset?
Yes.
I guess that's an important thing to say. You don't get to choose the moves or the natures or the IVs or the held items. Those are all whatever those Pokemon we're holding or having once those are done.
Yeah.
There's a system in Pokemon Showdown where you can just like copy paste team information to different people. So I have already made all the teams, and during the competition I will hand them out to everybody. And you don't get to Megas are only for the Gen 6 teams, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
So again,
You just got an email, I think. Isn't another...
it's another probably fake promotional one.
Okay.
So, you know what? I don't trust you. I won't even open you.
Delete.
Delete. Goodbye. Yeah.
The shepherd's pie is good.
I have the email open just waiting for them to contact us. So I got distracted there. So, yeah. Another one just came in while we're talking about it. But yes, so team members are only allowed to use...
Thank you, Tapu Koko. Have a good night.
Can't wait to see someone roll up with a fucking legendary against a set of unevolved randos. Yeah. I feel sorry for anybody that ends up with, like,
the yellow team.
The yellow team specifically. I'm so sorry for who ends up with the yellow team. But then, yeah, there are other teams that have legendaries on them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the one?
I think so.
I don't remember. No, it's actually two. So, of course, we have Zipper from Generation 1.
Mm-hmm.
But...
this is Zapdos.
Yeah. There's also Suicune from Coliseum.
Oh, yeah, Suicune.
Ended up on our final team. And I can't remember if there was any other legendaries. But it's definitely those two. Night, Tapu Koko. I've reverse sweeped with a Swampert and Shedinja. I could play the yellow team.
Isn't Jirachi kind of like a pseudo-legendary?
Oh yeah, Jirachi! Jirachi is a legendary. It counts.
Okay, okay.
So yes, actually yes, it is 3. There are 3. And Zwa says, I don't know, I've seen enough YouTube videos to know a team of legendaries isn't really that great. It's also true. I would say that most competitive teams where legendaries are allowed, full legendary teams usually don't win.
Mm.
It really comes down to knowing how to play the teams. And important to note, I would say none of the teams are going to be competitive viable.
Oh, nerd, we'd love to have you in the server.
There are a lot of great people in the server, and you can join the server for as little as $1 a month.
Yep.
Which I know is really not a whole lot.
Good night, Gib Doodles. Thanks for showing up.
Absolute Nerd isn't already in the server?
No, Nerd is not in the server.
I could have sworn they were.
Nope.
I love Nerd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody loves Nerd.
Let's see.
I'm friends
Other
with like
things-
7 people from the server.
Yeah. Other things I'm planning on doing in the near future. So I've got the next Zodiac animal I'm working on,
Mm-hmm.
which I actually want to dive into a little bit more world building specifically rather than just character development. So that's going to be fun. I've got some cool things lined up to talk about. And I want to do another Cloud and Moon careers video. I have a couple of ideas written down specifically for the envoys. So I want to do it in the same kind of style I did the Keepers video, where I write stories and then do a drawing based on the story.
Sunny Midnight? Yeah. Dialga, did end up on the team when we finished playing the game, but I think we caught them post-game. I don't know. Or like they were the end goal of that game when we stopped playing it, so they did not end up as the actual team. So instead, I think we still had Luxray. I think that was the other Pokemon. But yeah, that's a good point, Sunny Midnight. Yeah, there is no Dialga on the Arceus team.
Yeah. But, going back to drawing blank videos,
Yes,
I want to
go
work
for
on.
it. Yeah, I just wanted to answer a question I saw.
Yeah. I've got those two, and those two are probably going to be fairly big videos. So, in between that, I wanted to do a short, fun video. And I was thinking of doing a video where I draw a bunch of my characters as Tsum Tsums. Because I've recently got into the Tsum Tsum line game on mobile. And they're cute. And I think it would be fun to try and design them as Tsum Tsums. Just a fun little drawing exercise that, you know.
Zwa says, I love Tsum Tsum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see a lot of people are like, Tsum Tsum.
Yeah. So I thought that would just be a fun, cute video that wouldn't take me a whole lot of time to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus Sariku Tsum Tsums too. Yeah.
I mean, Sora and Riku already have multiple different Tsum Tsums.
They do. Like
Some
real
of them are
ones that
actual
you can
physical
buy.
ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the game there are actually quite a few.
Mm-hmm. I like how Tsum Tsums here in the West were sold physically for like
A year, maybe.
a year at most. And then,
I think right around the time Frozen was coming out.
yeah, they didn't catch on, so they stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just became a Japan-only thing again.
Yeah, like if you went to a Disney store in like 2013, 2014,
You might actually find some Tsum Tsums of like,
you would find them in the back, like after you'd gone past all the plushes and toys,
Mhm.
and they would just have like the whole corner would be Tsum Tsums, but
Yeah.
like I just don't think they took off here, so Disney stopped selling them here in the West.
because they just weren't making money, which
Makes me sad
Fair.
because I want them. They're so cute.
So if you were going to find them anywhere nowadays in the West, the internet, or you might be able to find them from Japanese import stores,
Yeah.
where it's just specifically like the anime stores that you find in malls sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh!
When the Disney
What?
store at my mall closed, I asked. I tried, man. I tried to buy the Keyblade they kept for opening the store every day and kept behind the cash registers. That's
Oh,
amazing
that's
that
so
they had
cool.
something like that.
I'm sad you weren't able to get it. That would have been awesome.
Mm-hmm. Shepherd's pie is good as always, Audie.
It's very tasty. It's so special that it just goes back into storage, not for sale. Ah, dang. Sadness.
Has anyone else seen the pictures of the one time Sora was walking around Disneyland?
Yeah.
Once.
Once.
And only once there was someone in a Sora costume, official Disney, like, actor.
Yeah. Cast member.
Mm-hmm. And he was not allowed to wield the Keyblade in any way that made it look like an actual weapon.
Yeah.
So, we have a Keyblade here. For example,
Keyblade!
he was not allowed to hold the Keyblade by this part ever. He could hold it from the top, he could hold it from here, but never here like an actual bludgeoning weapon. Sorry.
Yeah, careful you don't bludgeon me.
He could never hold it like an actual weapon because it's Disney Park and they're family friendly and stuff.
Well, yeah, they don't
and
want
now
their
they have
characters
stormtroopers walking around with guns.
Yeah, with fake guns.
Good old 2003 or whatever.
That's so funny. It is. But yeah, I'm guessing that also Sora probably wasn't supposed to ever really be a cast member walking around, because I don't know that they ever really cleared having the rights to do that.
Yeah, Sora had a terrifying mask. Fair.
Yeah.
Also, there were costumes made for Donald and Goofy in their Kingdom Hearts clothes.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
And those costumes have shown up a couple of times.
Just a couple as a treat. And I'm just like, oh, I want to see them in person, because that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I think the most recent time was still, like, at least 5 years ago, if not farther back. And they were on one of the Disney cruises.
Yeah.
For some event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it like the Halloween cruise or something?
Yeah, Halloween or Christmas. It was probably Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see something like that in person.
Also, do not be surprised if at some point later this year I do a drawing a blank on...
They don't want you holding the handle because that meant you could become an actual Keyblade wielder if you were worthy. Okay. Also, Mayday Misfit, I saw you in the Discord either today or yesterday. You're like, why did Tennelle and Whitney laugh so suspiciously when Jack Sparrow was handed the Keyblade?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's the thing. It's brought up later, but if you bequeath the Keyblade to someone...
You hand it over.
If you hand it over to someone and they touch the Keyblade, if they are worthy, they will get their own Keyblade in the future.
Yeah. The people who know, the people who don't. Yeah.
This has never happened for Jack Sparrow, but it was one of those things that, like, technically, if he was ever considered worthy, he could.
He could be a Keyblade wielder.
I think they showed up for D23 for Kingdom Hearts 3. That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The Donald and Goofy showed up for that. That makes sense.
Anyway, what I was gonna say.
Yes, sorry. I'm talking to chat.
I know. You keep interrupting me.
Go ahead.
Another drawing a blank I might work on later this year, after I've done those other videos I've talked about, is a lightning round of other Suriku shit I did not put in the video. Because
there's still so much.
And I was like, you know what? I'm satisfied with what's in here. And then, like, immediately after I was done editing, I'm like, I am kicking myself for not including this.
Oh yeah, Mario in Smash Brothers. He picks up the Keyblade by the handle too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Step 1, make bank. Step 2, renew your vows at Disney. Step 3, request Sorrel, Donald, Goofy character appearances. Step 4, profit.
if only you could profit.
If we ever made thousands of dollars
to just
of
spend
excess money, we would do that.
I would 100% do
100%. If we had that level of disposable income, I would happily re-up our vows at Disney.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. But also, if I had that kind of funds, I'd probably be donating to so many like charities and artists and like
there are so many other places I'd probably put it first.
I know, like specifically putting it into like artists to help with like Starcat Studios and getting the animation done and stuff like that.
And obviously just first and foremost, if we got that much money, we'd pay off our student loans.
Oh yeah. That would be the first thing to go.
Oh yeah. Because those still exist.
Yep. Student loans suck.
Yeah. They're terrible. Don't go to college unless you absolutely know that you will get a job.
Kirby isn't allowed to touch the Keyblade. Yeah. Kirby just gets like the Sora hair, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. That's cute.
And he gets an illusory Keyblade when he casts magic.
Ah, yes.
Also, doesn't he actually scream the words too? He says like, fire, thunder,
I think so.
freeze,
Freeze.
or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Smash Brothers.
At a convention I went to this past summer, I saw a Kingdom Key that had a real sword inside. What? So wait, was the Keyblade part of it just like the sheath? And so you just like pull on the handle and there would be like a sword in it? Because if so, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's cool.
Oh, don't remind me. I just got accepted into college and I'm not looking forward to the loans. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Howdy, hi. Hi, Spots.
Hi, Spots.
You know, as much as this all sucks, it does honestly really help my soul to just have you all here and talking to, like, just having you here to chat with.
Being able to chat with people about it helps a lot. Mm-hmm. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing scholarship applications as we speak. Welcome, Bo Bun. I think that's probably how that's pronounced.
Yeah.
We've been better.
Ooh, Zwa, you sent a chill down my spine with that one.
Be extremely thorough about what contracts you signed for college. I mean it. Never trust a college that knows how to use Photoshop. Mm-hmm.
Happened to me? Oh, no. You know the crappy thing about our college is that it's not even around anymore. Like
the building is gone.
Yeah. Like, the college was shut down, and not just shut down, but they demolished the building. It didn't get relocated somewhere else. I think it was specifically closed because of screwing students over.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
that's the reason we still have so many student loans.
Yeah.
And no job worth anything to show for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like, like there is some sort of settlement being done to, like, pay back the students who were going there, but, like, it's only, it's only for students who were going there at the time it was closing.
Yeah.
Really. So it's like everybody else who had already gone through it, it's like,
graduated.
Well, too bad.
Yeah. Whole fucking mess.
Yeah. Yeah, also I am super sorry, Zwa. That sucks.
Oh, gross. Put my signature on a contract I don't ever remember signing, and I ended up owing them an extra $4,000. That's gross. I didn't even bother fighting it. My mental health was below rock bottom at the time. I just accepted it. That school no longer exists now and is considered one of the worst scam colleges. Same. Yeah.
Same here.
Note, don't go to an art institute.
Yeah, don't go to AI. Don't go to art institutes.
Any of them. I cannot suggest any of them.
And even the ones that aren't, like, there's a lot of really scummy art colleges.
Mm-hmm.
Ah ha 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 ha. I did. Yeah, so did we.
Yep. Surely they could have repurposed the building. They didn't even own the building. They were just renting a couple floors of a building.
Yeah. The problem with... See, and here's where I feel bad about warning people away from college. The problem is that, like...
That's the only way to get out of your hometown for a lot of people.
Well, get out of your hometown and make a lot of skills networking with people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, making friends is a huge part of being successful in the animation industry or any art industry at all. And, like, having teachers who can, you know, who know this person or that person, like, really gets you quite a long way. But, like, it's so not worth the debt. However, the debt might be the only way that you can do it. So it's just, it's a no-win situation.
It's a lose, 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 and then you might, 1 out of 1,000 might get lucky.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad your mom got a settlement. I'd argue making friends is like 70% of the industry. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point, Swa. Is doing stuff like Artist Alley, as long as you can put yourself out there and make friends while you're there and, you know, schmooze and talk around and just, like, see who you make buddies with. You know? That kind of thing can be extremely helpful. And
also, if you're willing to make porn, that pays really well.
That pays really well. I'm not willing to, but there are others out there who are.
Same. And it's not like I could even do a secret account. My art style is a little very specific that no one else does.
I think I'm popular enough that people would
also pick up on you too.
Yeah, like, even though my style's not super unique or anything, I think people would recognize if I was.
Mm-hmm.
But the sad truth, yep.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if it's sad because
it's not really sad because I don't really feel an inclination to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and like, props to anyone that does it.
Yeah. I have lots of friends who do. And
they have to deal with so much ridicule for just doing that, but they make money, so good for them.
But good for them.
Like, seriously. If I were braver, I would.
If I didn't have a shit ton of Christian guilt thrown on me as a child, traumatizing into feeling shameful about everything in my life.
That is the truth. That is so the truth, Tennelle. Holy crap.
If I was not traumatized in a Christian cultish society growing up.
A big reminder, if you ever get incarcerated, drawing adult content will keep you safe. You know, that's probably true.
What?
If you're in jail and you're like, nobody touch me, I can draw boobs. Like, no other inmates touch me or threaten me, I can give you porn.
Oh, okay, I get it.
That's what
I'm not making the connection here.
Unrelated, but games you're looking for.
Like, looking forward for?
Games we would like or would like to play? Yeah.
Well, Hi-Fi Rush came out, and I would like to pick that up so that you could play it specifically, because I think you'd really like it.
Mm-hmm. I like rhythm games.
Mm-hmm. We have another game, indie game that you want to pick up.
Yeah, that is called...
Lonely Heroes?
Lonely Souls? I
Lonely
think it says
Souls?
something about souls. It's a side-scroller, you beat 'em up, where you play as a pair of twins. Red-haired twins.
When's the YouTube channel coming back? I have 2 hours left on the Riku video. I'm so sorry, Xdacky123. It is hopefully going to be back in the
Within
next
next
couple
week.
days.
Yeah.
We are contacting YouTube to try and fix it. I got hacked.
Yeah, they've already been in contact with us as well, so now we're just waiting for them to get us the correct paperwork so we can fill it out to get our accounts back.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But at this point, it's probably not going to happen till tomorrow.
And I am so sorry about that. I know a lot of people were midway through watching the video. I had another friend who said that, like, they were watching it with their mom, and they were, like, halfway through the video and wanting to watch more of it tonight. But when the vid is unlisted, right?
Well,
Probably
the channel's been terminated now.
Yeah.
So it's completely gone momentarily
Yeah.
until we can contact them. Also, the game I was thinking of is Young Souls.
Young Souls. Yeah.
And it's on every console. And I would
Mhm.
love to get that on Switch.
Yeah.
Because then we could do co-op, and it's only like $25. So it's pretty cheap. So yeah, Young Souls, and what was the game you said?
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. Of course, we would also like to play
We're looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Should be out this year.
I'm excited to play that. Also, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link.
Missing Link will hopefully be out this year.
Yeah,
It'd be fun if
the
we
new
could
mobile game.
stream us starting that up, but I don't know if we'll be able to.
I don't know.
We've been able
Like-
to get my tablet to
Yeah,
stream
I think
before.
there are easier ways to
stream mobile devices.
stream mobile devices to your computer now and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. The Riku's video has been doing very well. Not only just numbers-wise, but like the comments have been
Reception has been great.
so good. Like, people not just liking the video, but like coming back and rewatching it like
Mhm.
almost right away.
Yeah.
And I'm humbled and very pleased because that's exactly the kind of video I wanted to make. Have gotten a few shitty comments of people who obviously haven't watched the video, and those are mostly just funny.
Yeah, because it's like so clear they didn't watch the video and have no intention to. So you replied to one or two, and otherwise we just kind of been deleting them like you said you would do in the video.
Yep.
If you leave
Shitty
shitty homophobic,
comments, they get
deleted. Goodbye.
Yep.
Whoosh. Just hope this doesn't turn out like BBC Sherlock.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
That was definitely more so queer baiting than ever actually intending on making them queer.
Yeah. If anything, I think that, like,
I will say,
if Suriku can't happen because of Disney meddling, my guess is that there will be no romantic arcs
For
confirmed.
anyone.
Yeah.
mhm.
Like, that's just, based on what I've seen, that's my guess.
Also, people leaving shitty comments still works with the algorithm and makes it more likely to show up for more people.
Sure does.
By interacting and engaging with the video in any way whatsoever, they are promoting the video.
Apparently the video has been shared on Reddit now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So people on Reddit are all pissy about it. Which makes me laugh. But yeah, there was one comment yesterday somebody left where they were like,
Oh, Did you save it?
I did.
I think you saved it and shared it with someone on Discord.
I did. I can pull it up.
Even though the video's gone right now, it was great. If you really wanted to be controversial, talk about Persona 4, specifically Kanji and Hopped. We already did.
Yeah, we already did, and some people were not happy.
Just playing through that game was hell.
Rough.
Hell. Absolute hell.
Yeah.
There
All
it is.
right, I found it. Yeah, so some clown.
Have either of you had any interest in the Monster Hunter series? Not really. I think they look like a lot of fun for people that would like that kind of game. It just does not interest me.
It's honestly just the concept of going out and hunting creatures that I don't like. Like, I'm sure it's fun. It's just, that's something as a concept has always made me feel, like, sad. But I totally get why people have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Someone in the Discords I'm in mentioned the video and then got all excited about y'all's Discord. And then they showed up in your Discord, too, and it made me happy.
Oh.
Yay! Awesome. Go ahead.
Well, are we ready for the clown comment? This comment was left on the video yesterday. So, this guy said, Riku is not gay since it's been proven more than once he has romantic for Kairi, but later stopped and ended up getting romantic feelings for Namine. He's not gay. He's straight, and there is proof of that. Can people just stop trying to make straight characters gay? Seriously? Is it really that hard, or is the wokeness blinding everyone? As a bisexual, this is laughable. Good day. So, I replied... I said, my guy, Nomura has contradicted you on both of these things you think are fact, which you would know if you watched the video. Can people stop trying to make gay characters straight? Seriously? Is it that hard? Or is the heteronormativity blinding everyone? As a trans man, this is laughable. Good day.
I love how you just responded in the same format they said to you. From for Kairi? From for Kairi? From for Kairi! I can't be homophobic if I'm bi.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, you see, I'm bisexual, so therefore I can say homophobic shit. No, actually, I'm still gonna make fun of you. Like, to be honest, I try not to respond to people like that because they're gonna be shitty, and me being shitty back doesn't really, like, do anything other than make me feel good.
I love the good day. Yeah, exactly. If they want to step to it, make a 6-hour video about why Riku is not gay. And provide evidence, please. From the creator.
There's been a couple of people that, like, kind of, you know, go down that line of thinking, and I'm just like...
Good luck.
Good luck making an hour-long video of things you think are proof of Riku being straight.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. If you do, it's just gonna be like the same 2 talking points
that you'll just meander over and over again.
Yeah.
As compared to a well thought out written script, pre-recorded. He smiled at a woman once. He's not gay. But then they deleted the smile.
Yeah, but then they deleted the smile.
They literally deleted the smile.
You want to know what's another crazy thing? So, when Kingdom Hearts games come over here to the West...
Oh, can I talk about one real quick thing?
Okay, sure.
Recently, we also found out through comments and stuff that apparently in Japan, everyone's like, yeah, they're gay. Like, the general fan base of the game is like, yeah, they're gay.
They're gay.
Because they don't have the confused mistranslation stuff.
Right.
It's directly from in the correct language, in the correct...
Yeah, it's just more commonly, like, known over there.
And
like,
it's like, well, yeah, of course they're gay.
Yeah. But anyway.
Go ahead.
So, when they bring it over here to America, Kingdom Hearts is actually extremely special in the fact that they reanimate all the lip syncing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. Like, it's cool that we get that. However, for Kingdom Hearts 3... for Kingdom Hearts 3, they specifically toned down some of the facial animations in specific scenes. Like when Sayax and Axel are talking on top of the clock tower before the Keyblade Graveyard battle.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene there where Sayax is talking to Axel and he's smiling at him, being like, see you tomorrow. Like, it's a kind of like a wistful, like, see you then. And instead, in the American release, or I guess the Western release, they make him frown. And then there's another one.
Apparently with Ericus?
Yes, there's another one with Ericus. When Xehanort and Ericus gay die and go to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And they turn into their kid forms again, and then they, like, float up into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
You see Ericus, like, smile and, like, chuckle. And, like, Xehanort smiles and chuckles back. Mm-hmm. They toned down Ericus's smile as well. Like, it used to be, like, a full, like...
Ha! Teeth and everything?
Yeah, full tooth smile. But they toned it down to just a...
God damn.
Yeah. Gay die and go to heaven is not my joke. So...
No, that is from the Sleeping Realm theory.
Yeah. But it's a great joke, so I will repeat it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what else happens?
Yeah, they gay die and go to heaven.
Like, Ghost Ericus comes over, puts his arm around Xehanort. Xehanort also starts glowing, showing that he has died. They turn into children and then float up into a light.
Uh-huh.
With golden light shining down on them. They gay die and go to heaven.
Yeah.
Remember when everyone kissed each other in Kingdom Hearts? Yeah.
Take that, atheist. Dating Misfit says, I told my brother about the video, and he just sort of paused with no other context besides 6-hour essay on Riku being gay, and went, yeah, sounds right. Only straight one is Roxas. And when I told some more context from the video, he's like, wow, that's really obviously gay. See, if you have two brain cells to rub together and you aren't homophobic, like, it's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm. But can you asexual die and go to heaven?
You could.
Probably. I'm sure there's plenty of people that asexual to die.
Yeah.
And go to heaven. If heaven exists.
Dude, all he needed was the fact that the gay blade still doesn't have a real name. I know, right? That drives me nuts. Like, what other reason would we not know what it is named? Because we know. We know it has to have a name. It has to.
Every Keyblade has a name.
Every Keyblade has a name.
Even when it's never obtainable or usable in any of the video games, they all have names.
They all have names. What do you think the canon name would be? I think it's highly likely that it is the Keyblade.
The real Keyblade.
Yeah. Not homophobic, but only one brain cell, and that's why I needed to Neil to explain it to me.
Fair enough. That might be the comp het.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's pervasive in everyone in society, and it can fuck over even the gayest of people.
Yeah, which is why, like, with the translation stuff, I try to be very forgiving to the translation team, because we also don't know how much of the translation team was the translators even translating it correctly, but then their managers saying, no, actually, that sounds a little, gay. Can you, like, tone that down a bit? And, like, ooh, there's this scene with, like, Kyrie, and, like, she's obviously supposed to be Sora's love interest, so, like, like, beef that up a little bit.
Crowberry subscribed at tier 1. That was their first subscription. Thank you so much, Crowberries. We appreciate it.
And so, like, you don't know what part of it is, like, translators.
Or their higher ups.
Or whatever. But whatever way you slice it, it's like, yeah, you guys kind of botched some of the translations in this game.
The comp het part, I personally had never heard the term before, and I appreciated the explanation.
I already put it in because, like, it was in my script.
What does it stand for?
Comp het?
What is compulsive heteronormativity?
Yes.
So the general compulsion that society places on everyone to act and appear straight and assume everything is also straight.
Yes, and cis.
And cis, straight and cis.
Yeah.
That is the essence of comp het.
Yeah, and that part was in the script basically as soon as I knew I was going to write a section on it. And I was like, do I really need to write a section on this? I feel like most people know what this term is. But then I was talking about it with a friend who I definitely thought would know what this term was. Mm-hmm. And they were like, I've actually never heard of this term before. And then I explained it. And they were like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's
so
like when
I was really glad that I explained what it was.
It's one of those things that everyone probably very unconsciously does.
Oh, everybody. Even if you are straight and cis,
mm-hmm.
you still go through comp het.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you walk down the street.
It's just society expecting you to be straight and cis. Mm-hmm. And even if you are straight and cis, there's still that expectation.
Yeah. You could see, it's the kind of thing where you walk down the street and you see two people that appear masc and femme talking to each other, and you just kind of assume they're a couple.
Yeah.
That's comp het.
Yeah.
Whereas compared, you see two guys standing there talking to each other, you probably will assume they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Or that kind of thing. That is just basic comp het stuff. It's joking with a child is like, oh, is she your girlfriend, Johnny?
Right.
And that's just gross, icky stuff anyways.
Well, but it can be really, like, unthreatening seeming stuff too. Mm-hmm. Just assuming like, oh, well, you're a boy, so you must like trucks.
Yes, that too.
Or, oh, you're a girl, so you must like dolls. Like, even that kind of stuff is, like, falls under the umbrella of comp het.
Baby boy wears a onesie saying lady killer.
Yeah.
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 Ideas that it is unmanly for a man to push a stroller.
Right.
Or carry a diaper bag.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all follow Danny Gonzalez, but he recently made a video
about the tactical man stroller.
Tactical stroller. Oh, it made me laugh. He goes running at a curbside and through the woods a couple of times. And
pushing
he just
the stroller.
Absolutely, eats shit falling over the top of it.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't hurt himself.
Good stuff.
Yes, tactical stroller. I've seen it in my recommended. Really need to watch it. It's a good one.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, another thing. To go along with that Deku Pikachu, where you're like, God, do you know how sick I am of getting the, oh, is he your boyfriend? Just because I have many friends who are male.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we were engaged,
Mm-hmm.
we started getting questions of, when are we having children? Don't ask people that.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of you already know that, but never, ever ask a married couple when they're having children.
It's so rude. And yet again,
So
I'm
gross.
sure you guys already know that. But oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And this was before I figured out I was trans.
Yeah.
So anytime people would
Well, before
bring
you figured out you were trans, which helped me figure out that I was non-binary.
Yeah.
So back when we appeared as a comp het couple.
Uh-huh. So anytime anybody would ask something like that, it just immediately made me feel sick.
Mhm.
Like, made me feel sick. Like, made me depressed. I was just like, oh, God. And like, I know you're not being malicious, but I want to throw up.
Oh, Sundog, that sounds awful.
Mm-hmm.
Comp het so bad that the co-owner of my business has people regularly change her name to my last name because they assume we are married when we're literally just friends. Yeah. Stuff like that. That's fucking frustrating.
That's wild. I'm sorry.
Also, I took his name.
Mm-hmm.
I took Tennelle's last name back when he was presenting femme and I was presenting masc,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, is a very unheard of thing to do. Which, it turns out, I kind of did take my husband's name anyways.
Yeah.
But neither of us knew it at that point.
Knew it at that time.
She finds it funny, but it always makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Personally, if I could, if there was a safe and easy way to do it, I'd make myself sterile.
Yep.
If you ever have a partner with male genitalia, is that a good way to put it?
Mm-hmm.
With a penis and balls,
Mm-hmm.
they can get fixed for very cheap.
Yeah, it's a
Or-
lot cheaper to get like a vasectomy.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, vasectomies are only like a couple $100 compared to,
Like getting your tubes tied. Or
yeah,
anything
getting
like that.
your tubes tied if you have
Or getting a hysterectomy.
a hysterectomy. Yeah, it's much cheaper to get it done that way.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm keeping my last name, Screw Tradition. My last name slaps.
Do it.
High five. That's how I feel about my name.
My sibling did that as well. When they got married, they did not take their husband's name. They kept their own name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I always really liked my name, so I was happy when you were like, I want to have your name. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't want to get rid of flowers.
Flowers, so much better than mine, which was a fairly generic, common
Amish name.
Amish name.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, it really stuck it to all my conservative fuck families.
Yeah.
Conservative as fuck family members, because
You specifically had one of them come up to you and say like, oh, well, it's a good thing you're around to carry on the family name,
something like that.
even though you have male brothers,
Yeah.
but they're adopted, so
So-
it didn't count.
Patriarchy bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my grandfather, last name, obviously passed it on, had 2 sons, 3 daughters. One of them was my father. So, through male lineage to pass on the family name, his oldest child, his oldest son, had 2 daughters. So that wouldn't work. Can't pass on the family name that way. And then my dad had 3 children. I was the only one that was biologically male,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 sisters, one of which has also become non-binary with me.
Well, who is also binary?
Yes.
Non-binary with
Yeah.
you.
Me and one of my biological siblings are non-binary,
Mm-hmm.
which is hella awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then my family also adopted 4 different children from China. Mm-hmm. So I have 4 more siblings, 2 brothers, 2 sisters. But because they're not biologically related to my grandfather, they
didn't count in his eyes.
They don't count in his stupid eyes for passing on the family name.
Yeah.
And then, of course, my grandfather had 3 daughters as well, so they automatically could not pass on the name even if they had sons. Stupid, dumb patriarchy bullshit.
Yeah.
So I was literally the only one in their eyes that could pass on the name. So I didn't.
And you went, tee-hee, no.
What if I didn't?
Tee-hee, screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't think I will.
The only grandkids my mom's getting are the fluffy 4-legged kind.
Yes.
Same.
Request denied.
It's like, no, you've all been dicks to me my entire childhood. Fuck you.
I'm doing this not only to spite you, but to spite you makes it like
so much
better.
And yeah, Flowers is a badass name. It's amazing. I love it.
I find power in knowing my bloodline ends with me. Hell yeah.
I do not care about
bloodlines
and familial bonds.
Ugh.
That's another theme of Warped.
Yeah. Found family
dynamic.
God, I love found family.
Versus bloodline dynamic.
Yep.
But that part has not shown up yet.
Yeah. I mean, it has a little, but...
A little, but whatever. It's much more about the found family at the beginning, which is the important part.
Yeah.
I don't need to give my mother grandkids. She has some already. Same!
Yeah.
For both of us.
Yeah.
Both of our parents have grandkids. We are...
Unrelated, but what do you think of the Kyrie will be an antagonist in the next saga theory? Haven't heard of that, personally.
Never heard that one.
And I don't think it's likely.
I think it's unlikely, yeah.
I just... Most likely, I find that Kyrie is either going to just take a back seat entirely and we're not going to see much of her. Well, okay. I have a couple of different thoughts about what's going to go on with Kyrie.
Oh, hold on. Blood may be thicker than water, but is it thicker than actual bonds? That's actually a misquote. Blood is thicker than water.
Well, it's not necessarily... It's like...
It's a paraphrasing.
Well, not even, actually. It's just something where you can say it multiple different ways.
Mm-hmm. But I think the original quote was the opposite way. It's like the blood of my friend is thicker than the water of the womb. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Yeah.
AKA brotherhood or chosen family is stronger than blood relations.
Yeah. Anyway, Kyrie.
I
have a few different suspicions on what's going to happen with Kyrie. Are we making a covenant? No.
Let's become blood brothers.
Ouch.
There, our blood is entwined.
Ew, sticky. Anyway, Kyrie. I think that Kyrie is... We're probably going to explore a little bit more of Kyrie's past and why she was sent specifically to Destiny Islands. We know that she was sent out in the pod as a Princess of Heart, like because she was a Princess of Heart, to find somebody who was going to wield the Keyblade, who would then, like... Essentially, she was used as a pawn to make it so the Keyblade wielder would be led to Xehanort. Like, that is the main role she has unknowingly played. But I don't necessarily think that even if we are going to find out these things about Kairi, I don't know that she will be a part of that discovery. Like, Sora and Riku might find out, like, oh, we're regaining memories of her past, and we're, like, talking about, like, when Kairi came, and we're, like, putting pieces together about, like, what this means. I don't think that Kairi necessarily will be part of that discovery and discussion. She might just get told about it later.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly think that since she's with Aqua, that she's probably just gonna train with Aqua, and we'll later get a scene where she's like, I've been training with Aqua, and I'm better now, and maybe then she'll get to do something after that point. But as far as like any other arc, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Ultra Galaxy. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but I guess it has been
A while.
almost 2 hours. Just to reiterate, our accounts got hacked. We are in contact with YouTube. We're getting them back.
Yep. So currently or at least my account has been terminated, and that is part of the process of getting my channel back. It may be a couple of days until it is back up and running the way it normally should be.
Yeah.
So, sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, we've done all we can for the time being. We're waiting for YouTube to contact us back.
Yeah. If you want to hear the whole story, just go back and watch the beginning of this stream, and we explained the whole thing in more detail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just kind of hanging out and chatting.
Yep.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
I actually need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you want to get me more food? I could
Yeah.
eat more.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Will yours end up that way eventually too, Whitney? I don't know. I don't know. I should get control of it again at some point, but mine is under less duress somehow.
Yeah.
My friend saw your Suriku essay and loved it. That's how I found out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know a lot of people have actually come onto this video already talking about how much they've enjoyed the video, or that they were partway through it when my account got hacked and got terminated, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it has interrupted the viewing pleasure of the essay. Oh, rewatching the Breath of the Wild streams. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is Whitney's account is still up. But mine is currently down. So, like, I don't think on YouTube you can watch any of my stuff right now. It was unlisted, which means you could watch it if you had the link. But right now, the account has been terminated. And I think YouTube does that specifically to mitigate, and just, like, mitigate damage done to the channel, do damage control. I've been a fan of KH for so many years, and I also love Okami. Yay! Hooray!
The Okami playthrough is still one of the most popular things on my channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the series that people watch the most.
I mean...
It's really good.
Good. I love Okami.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Deku Pikachu. Yeah, that one can be a pain to wait for. Because it's just random whenever the blood moon shows up. But yeah, Kairi. I think the other possibility for her, like, while I really don't think it's gonna happen, she may show up at the end of Kingdom Hearts 4 and, like, come in, swoop in, and, like, join the boys doing something. I just don't think it'll mean that much in the grand scheme of things. Like, she might get there, but I don't think it's gonna be like a... Not gonna be a big moment. It's gonna be like a, oh, whoa, Kairi's here, cool. She made it. Now the three of them are together again. What are your Roxas thoughts? He's my little gremlin son, and I wish to know. Roxas is great. I don't have as strong of feelings of Roxas. Like, I really like all of his story beats. I think he's a really interesting character. I think his story is told really well. He's just not, like, my favorite character. He's, like, in the top half of characters. But I have other characters that I love more.
Kyrie's here. She can be Sora's best man in the wedding. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. When it comes to Sora variants, Roxas is definitely my favorite. I love that. Did we get a blood moon on Eventide? Oh, God.
I think we did.
Oh, and then we died, and then it reset us to back before the blood moon, so we got it again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm remembering this now. Oh, no. At least for a little bit, I didn't have to wear the Tingle costume.
For just a little while. You didn't have access to it.
I latched on to his struggles in middle school and can't let go. He represents a lot in my life, and that hope, that hell, if he made it out alive, then so can I.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Roxas is a great story. No, if I had to rank, like, my top 5 Kingdom Hearts characters, Riku is at the absolute top, surprising absolutely no one. Then it's Sora. And then my other 3 faves are probably Axel, Zigbar, and Aqua.
Zigbar and Aqua are way up there for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Blood Moon is how the game resets all the enemies and stuff. So, in a limited area like Eventide Isle, having all the enemies reset on you is really bad.
Yeah.
Because they really only give you resources to kill everything once.
Mm-hmm.
Not twice. Yeah. It was good to chat. Bye, Tea Leaf.
I don't know that we'll be going too much longer.
No, probably not. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play any games at this point.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine.
It was nice to just sit and chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, like, I'm just kind of not in the mood for something even as lighthearted as Chris Tales.
Mm-hmm. Does killing everything make it more likely for a blood moon? I think yes. I think a blood moon will happen automatically every
if you've killed
X amount
so
of,
many things.
Well, every X amount of in-game days, but if you kill stuff, it happens faster.
I don't think the in-game days matter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it literally just you have to kill X amount of things and then
It's random.
it starts upping the percentage or something?
Yeah, it's random, but I think based on how many, like, resources you've collected and enemies you've killed, I think it ups the chances for a blood moon slightly. So...
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Ooh, Tattoo of Oathkeeper in Oblivion. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome.
Over your surgical scars as a moment of triumph. Hell yeah.
I, honestly, it's something I've been, like, trying to work up the courage to do. Because, yet again, growing up with all that Christian shame trauma,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a tattoo, but I've always been too scared to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think getting a tattoo of, like, the gay blade would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get it like on an arm or a leg?
I think I want to do, like tattoos on my arm. I would
Okay.
love to have like a sleeve.
An entire tattoo sleeve?
Yeah, I just think it looks cool. I want to make myself asymmetrical.
Oh, I love it. Obviously, this last year, I got earrings for the first time,
Yeah.
which has been
You
great.
still haven't worn your hoop earrings that I got you for Christmas on stream.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they're distracting.
I know they're distracting, but I want you to show them off because they look good.
Because they, like, wibble around.
Uh-huh.
And it's not something I'm used to. I can
Yeah.
go put them on now.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'll go put them on.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I do want to get more earrings higher up on my ear.
Yeah, like gauges like up. Yeah, I've heard tattoos are addictive as well. Luckily I don't have an addictive personality, just in general. So I think once I was satisfied with like getting an arm done, I think I'd probably be good.
I've never been super interested in getting any sort of tattoos. Like, I'm not inherently against it.
I see people at the gym with tattoos and I'm like, oh my god, you look so cool. I want that. I get gender envy. Seeing the muscly guys at the gym.
I get gender envy of ladies at the gym. Wearing, like, workout bras and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to wear just a cute little sports bra.
Yeah.
See, I look at that and I go, ugh.
That's what I want.
Yeah, thank you, Ultra Galaxy, for showing up and for spreading the word. Hope you have a good night.
Yeah, please, everybody, just tell people what's going on. If you know other people that like our content and don't know what's going on.
Ooh, some Tweewee themed tattoos? That would be pretty cool.
All right, there we go. Dangly earrings. Boogada 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 boo. I'll get a little bit closer so people can see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're not just like straight through the ear as just like a little bolt thing, they jiggle around and it's very distracting because I'm not used to that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I think y'all should get tats and wear workout bras if so desired. Girl boss your way then there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have literally thought about getting the same earrings. Awesome. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where if I was braver, I would just do it. But I'm not there yet.
Yeah. We're slow. We take little tiny baby steps. And then when we finally take the step, we're like, oh my god.
That was
thank
such
God.
a good choice to do.
I finally took the step.
Mm-hmm.
Never any regrets. It's just taught to be so cautious.
And compet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Will this be a VOD on either of your channels when you get them back? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll put it up on my channel probably.
Mm-hmm. Baby steps are still steps. That's right. Shouldn't feel any shame on moving at a pace you are comfortable with.
Yeah, so like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's been fixed. We got our accounts back. Or maybe not, and this is on a new channel. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Better than not taking them at all.
Mm-hmm.
True enough.
Aw, Auntie Samo. That's nice.
Loving the idea of Whitney receiving earrings via fan mail. Yeah? That would be fun.
That would be fun.
I think there's a way to download YouTube videos. If you're subscribed, you can download them.
But it's still only like...
For X amount of days or something.
Well, no, it's still just connecting you to the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually downloading the video. It's just like putting it in a different playlist, essentially.
Yeah.
And so that you can watch them offline.
Yeah, but again, you can only do that if you're, like, subscribed to YouTube Red or whatever the hell they're calling it now.
Yeah. And it still only works, I think, if the video is still available on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I heard there's a Discord earlier. Yes, we do have a Discord. It is for patrons only, but if you go over to patreon.com/TennelleFlowers, you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and that gets you access to the Discord server. We have a lot of fantastic people in that server. A lot of the people over here in the chat are in there, and it's a great place, very chill, where people can geek out about all kinds of nerd culture stuff and stuff related to us if they want.
Yeah. Yeah, there are websites where you can download YouTube videos for free.
It's very true.
Like, for my Riku video, I have a specific downloading tool that I've got.
Mm-hmm. Let's not talk about it too much.
Okay. But I use that. You are nerd culture. We talk about you guys.
Aw, thank you.
Wish I could join the Patreon, but it was either that or StarCat Studio, and I needed the lore bits. Fair. Completely fair. The lore bits are tasty.
I will become a patron. I just have to get over my fear of spending money. Also reasonable and totally fair.
Completely valid. I get it.
Like, I appreciate anybody that wants to join but cannot monetarily. That is A-okay. Always take care of yourselves first.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally cool.
Yeah.
If you just consume our content completely free.
Mm-hmm.
That is always okay.
It's also, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be saying this as somebody who depends on Patreon, but, like, it is also worrisome to have a whole bunch of money just get spent automatically for you with, like, subscriptions, like, invisible fees that you don't see online all the time,
for sure.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, everyone just be cautious and careful. Like, I found out this last week that I'd been paying for Clip Studio Paint 3 times for like the last year and a half.
Even though you only need to be paying for it once.
Once.
Mm-hmm.
I was paying 3 different copies of Clip Studio Paint, and I only needed one. And I don't think that's the fault of Clip Studio Paint. I think I made a oopsie whoopsie somewhere and didn't realize it.
Well, you've canceled 2 of those.
Yeah, so I canceled 2 of them now. So it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Luckily, Clip Studio Paint is not much. It's like, specifically the version I have is like $9 a month or something like that. $8 or $9 a month. So I was paying that 3 times, which that does not even equal what we're paying for Adobe.
Yeah, Adobe's like $50 a month.
Because Adobe's dumb.
But we use it every day.
We use it every day, and we use so many different programs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you use Illustrator.
I use Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere, Photoshop, like the media encoder itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there are 5 basic programs there that I use
Basically daily.
basically daily.
Yeah.
If not daily, weekly.
On top of that, I use After Effects quite often.
And Premiere yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, all the programs you use and Premiere. Yeah. Yeah, if Deku Pikachu, if you have the warp thingy, you should set a warp point to near that shrine. And then if the blood moon pops up, you can just warp back there super quick. But I think that requires you to have the DLC. I don't know if you have that.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think you need the DLC to get the extra stuff.
Oh, you're right, I have that? Good, good. Yeah, just put yourself a warp down there.
And then just go do your own thing, and whenever you see the blood moon, teleport right back.
Yeah.
And then get naked and stand on that pedestal. Because I think that's that quest.
Yeah.
You have to be naked and stand on the pedestal during a blood moon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Dueling Peaks stable guy will show you...
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you if there's going to be a blood moon.
And then on blood moons, he freaks the heck out.
Yeah.
The end of days!
Oh. Well, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I remembered what the other movie is that we have to watch for the end of 82.
Oh, okay.
So, next up, we're watching Chronopolis from Poland.
Which Redway 2 has warned us.
Yeah, I saw those comments.
Yeah, it's gonna be a doozy.
I mean, having done the research already, I knew it was already like more of an art house film anyways. But then we're watching Old Master Q #2. Probably terrible quality from Hong Kong. And then we're going to be watching the next Dot and the Kangaroo movie.
Are you kidding me?
There's one every year. Yeah, Tennelle, we're not even halfway through the Dot and the Kangaroo movies.
Oh no, is this the one where they go to space?
No.
I know there's one where they go to space.
I want to say it's like an adaptation of like The Matchstick Girl or something.
That's a sad story though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could be
no.
I could be very wrong. I don't remember what it is.
Oh,
and then
no.
after we finished those 3 films, we have 3 more South Korean movies, which they could be
they could vary in quality.
Very in
quite a
quality
lot.
because in the last couple years we've been given some that are actually higher quality.
They're not like great, but they're fine.
They're fine. They have their own stories, and the copyright infringement ripoff stuff is minor.
Well, and they're obviously an animation studio that will go on to make other like 80s animated films for America. Like American studios will outsource some of the animation to them.
Yeah, and you can see it.
You can see it because the animation's better and it's like more fluid and fun.
Honestly, thinking of binging all of Animation Pilgrimage. Thoughts?
Well, you can't do it right now.
Yeah, you can't do it right now, but once the channel comes back, I think that's a great idea. It's an awesome thing to have on in the background while you're doing art.
Yeah.
Because
it gives you a lot of content.
Oh yeah, there's so much. We've watched so many movies.
Uh-huh.
So I would absolutely suggest it.
I've come to the conclusion that if movies have enough sequels, there will
inevitably be one in space.
You are correct.
Yes. Because yes.
See you later, Frostpatch. Have a good one.
Because yes, Dot and the Kangaroo eventually does go to space.
Yes.
I mean, they already had one with Santa Claus.
But after 1982 is done, we'll do the 1982's rewards.
You know, I was going to look at the list, but it's on Google.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, no, I can. I can access the front end. The front end should still work. I just can't get in the back end.
Oh, true. Huh.
I know. Weird way to talk about it, but it's true.
Anyway.
Flowers link.
I think we should probably end the stream here real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because while it was good hanging out with all of you, I'm definitely feeling tired.
Okay, it might
You
not
really
be...
don't realize how much you can use, how much you use Google until you can't. Yep.
Oh yeah, I can't play any of my games because they were all downloaded through the Google Play Store. So
Yeah.
all of the random mobile games I've been trying out, they're gone.
Well, they're not gone.
They're not gone, but I can't
you
play
can't
them.
play them.
So I probably will never touch them again. Anyways, it's Sarah and the Squirrel, also known as the Seventh Match.
Huh.
So I don't know if that is in fact adaptation of the Matchstick Girl or not. But I just figured I'd let you know that's what's going on. Also, I can't use like Chrome on here either.
Lost in the Headspace one. I just started watching the Riku video. Is there really no way to watch it otherwise? I am so sorry, there is not.
Not currently.
Not currently. My channel got hacked today. My Gmail got hacked. And I'm currently talking with YouTube to get it fixed. Hopefully it'll be back up in the next couple of days. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
So Oz says, I really need to know what that soundbite is. It sounds like a haunting dog in the distance.
What?
Are you talking about the follow sound, the ooh up?
Oh.
Because if that's what you're talking about, it is the sound that is made when you summon a specific unit in Age of Empires 3.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Ooh up.
ooh up. Is it when you summon a soldier or a farmer?
Yeah, like a man-at-arms.
Yeah.
A militia unit.
Yeah. So you summon a military unit and they go ooh up whenever
Ooh
you
up.
get a new one. And I just think it's a funny audio clip.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Lost in the Headspace, you're not the only one who is like midway through watching the video
There's so
and
many
is very
people.
sad about it. I'm so sorry.
Hopefully within the next week we'll be getting the channel back up. Both
you-
yours and mine.
And you know what? Maybe when I get the channel back, the YouTube subtitles will work.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've also been trying to fix the subtitles on that video for the past week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I try to open it, the video player is broken for editing subtitles. And if the video player is broken, you can't really edit the subtitles. So...
Yeah, Spots. It's not just our YouTube account, it's our Google accounts as well because they're connected. The specific hacking system goes through Gmail
Google. Yeah, it goes through Gmail.
and then hacks its way through into your YouTube account.
So I can't access my Google Drive, which has my scripts and everything in it, and like all of our Clouded Moon work in progress stuff. Can't access my email, my YouTube account, nothing.
Video games.
Yeah, your video games.
Also, I can't just use like a Google thing on here, which I use to like read webcomics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as I boot it up, it's like, you're not logged in.
You're not logged into Google.
And like, so I can't do anything on the phone except watch Twitch. So I'm probably going to watch a lot of Twitch.
Yeah.
And like, technically, I can like log into this computer unsigned in on YouTube and watch videos that way. But then I have to like search up people. It's not just my recommendeds. So yeah, I'm probably going to watch a lot of Twitch over the next week.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's more than you think it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
I think that'll do it for this stream. Thank you
I'm
all
definitely
for,
getting very tired.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. We're probably just gonna go relax now.
Yeah.
I want you all to sleep well. Don't worry. We're gonna be taking our sleeping pills to knock us out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take my medicine and hopefully pass out.
I have an anti-anxiety pill that knocks me the fuck out.
That is calling your name.
I'm probably not going to take it yet, but once it gets closer to a more regular sleep time, I will in fact be taking that so that I do sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to go relax and try to stay chill, and because it doesn't look like YouTube's contacting us anymore today.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably we'll have to wait until business hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before they'll get in contact with us again.
Yeah.
Because I can only assume that they are using Pacific time.
Probably.
Until 5.
Anyway.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Thank you
all
for joining us and for...
Thank you for the subs.
Your support.
And the bits and all of the support. I also want to say, I don't know if they're here, but someone sent us a very nice email to the Animation Pilgrimage email, just reaching out to us about our channels being taken down. We really appreciate that too. And I mean, I responded to them. But
yeah, I've been getting a lot of nice messages. So thank you all.
On Discord and Twitter and email and stuff like that. And we appreciate it so much. So thank you guys all so much.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, regular streams will be continuing this week, so tomorrow I will be back to doing more Warped. I will be working on the next page of the webcomic. Saturday, we will probably be back to playing Chris Tales.
Mm-hmm.
Monday will be more Pokemon Ultra Sun, possibly the finale of that. Tuesday will be more Warped Art. And then Wednesday, Chris Tales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the next week of streams. If you want to check times for all of those, they're in the Discord server, or you can check the schedule page here on Twitch to see all that stuff.
Yep.
All right. That's going to be it.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
It's great talking to you.
Yeah.
Good
Goodbye
night.
and good night.